Hello, and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel, where we do unboxes, plan with me's, and other things. And if you like that, please consider subscribing. Today we got our Book of the Month Club in. Want to see what's inside? Come join me. Just like I said, this is Book of the Month, where you get a book a month. This is the July 2024. It is $17.99 per month. With free shipping in the United States. It is only available in the United States and Canada, but for some reason Quebec is not qualified for some reason. I have no idea. But if you're also a U.S. military personnel living overseas with an APO/FPO address, you can get that. I do have a referral link down below that if you want to start this, you can get your first book for $5. I get a credit. This month we had 5 selections. These selections were a thriller, historical fiction, literary fiction, fantasy, and historical fiction. You also can add books for an extra $11.99, at least for the US. I do not know how much it is in Canada. Like I said, this is the July 2024. I did add, as you can tell. Ooh, okay. I'm going to get the books out. I had a hard time selecting July's book because I wasn't really impressed with anything, all the stuff. I was really hoping that one would be in the selection. However, it wasn't. You had to buy it separately. So here's the bookmark. You do get a bookmark. It's bound to happen. Ha ha ha. And this was submitted by Ashley S. from Princeton, Texas, who's been a member since 2020. All right. Now, I chose the fantasy. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise. I did not choose the thriller. The thriller was written by someone who I had gotten before. And this was a dual authors who printed, and she happened to be one of them. And I wasn't really that impressed with that thriller book. So I decided to go for the fantasy, The Lost Story by Meg Schaefer. Inspired by C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia, this wild and wondrous novel is a fairy tale for the grown-ups who still knock on the back of wardrobes just in case, from the author of The Wishing Game, which I did not read. So this will be a first for me. As boys, best friends Jeremy Cox and Rafe Howell went missing in the vast West Virginia state forest, only to be mysteriously reappear 6 months later with no explanation for where they had gone or how they survived. 15 years after their miraculous homecoming, Rafe is a reclusive artist who is still bearing scars inside and out, but has no memory of what happened during the months. Meanwhile, Jeremy has become a famed missing persons investigator. With his uncanny abilities, he is the one person who can help vet tech Emily Wendell find her sister, who has vanished in the very same forest as Raph and Jeremy. Jeremy alone knows the fantastical truth that while the rest of the world was searching for him, the 2 missing boys were in a magical realm filled with impossible beauty and terrible danger. He believes it is there that they will find Emily's sister. But for his own inscrutable reason, Jeremy has kept Raph in the dark since their return. However, the time for burying secrets have come to an end as quest for Emily's sister begins. The former lost boys must confront their shared past, no matter how traumatic the memories. Alongside Emily, Raph and Jeremy must return to the enchanted world they called home for 6 months, or for only then can they get back everything and everyone they lost. And there is the author. I thought that sounded pretty good. I said, okay, I'll do this. So this is the book that I selected out of the 5. Now, the one book that I was really hoping that they were going to put as one of the things, and I really was hoping, and they didn't, but I got it because I like Riley Sager, and this is Middle of the Night. I bought this. I've enjoyed Riley Sager's. The last one I got, they did it, and I don't know why they didn't do it this month, but In the latest jaw-dropping thriller from bestseller author Riley Sager, a man must contend with a long-ago disappearance of his childhood best friend and the dark secrets lurking just beyond the safe confines of his picture-perfect neighborhood. The worst thing to ever happen on Hemlock Circle occurred in Ethan Marsh's backyard. One July 9th, 10-year-old Ethan and his best friend and neighbor Billy fell asleep in a tent set up on a manicured lawn in the quiet, quaint New Jersey cul-de-sac. In the morning, Ethan woke up alone. During the night, someone had sliced the tent open with a knife and taken Billy. He was never seen again. 30 years later, Ethan has reluctantly returned to his childhood home, plagued by the bad dreams and insomnia. He begins to notice strange things happening in the middle of the night. Someone seems to be roaming the cul-de-sac at odd hours, and signs of Billy's presence keep appearing in Ethan's backyard. Is someone playing a cruel prank? Or has Billy, long thought to be dead, somehow returned to Hemlock Circle? The mysterious occurrences prompt Ethan to investigate what really happened that night, a quest that reunites him with a former friend and neighbor and leads him into the woods that surround Hemlock Circle, woods where Billy claims ghosts roam and where a mysterious institution does clandestine research on the crumbling estate. The closer Ethan gets to the truth, the more he realizes that no place, be it quiet forest or suburban street, is completely safe, and that past has a way of haunting the present. Don't have a picture. My understanding, this is the first novel he has written in a male's point of view. His normal books are in female points of view, so this should be interesting. So I have enjoyed his work. I think there's one book I really couldn't get into so far, but I put it to the side. I was like, I'll try it again, but right now, yeah. And the other person that I got was Josh Mallory. Incidents Around the House. I enjoy his work too. A chilling horror novel about a haunting told from the perspective of a young girl whose troubled family is targeted by an entity she calls Other Mommy. To 8-year-old Bella? Her family is her world. There's Mommy, Daddy-O, and Grandma Ruth. But there is also Other Mommy, a malevolent entity who's asked her every day, "Can I go inside your heart?" When horrifying incidents around the house signal that Other Mommy is growing tired of asking Bella this question over and over, Bella understands that unless she says yes, her family will soon pay. Other Mommy is getting restless, stronger, bolder. Only the bonds of family can keep Bella safe. But cracks in her parents' marriage are starting to show. The safety Bella relies on is about to unravel. But Other Mommy needs an answer. Incidents Around the House is a chilling, unique tale of true horror about a family as haunted as their home. There is the author. I've enjoyed his work too. So I had to get this one. I kept teeter-tottering about it and going, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get it. So I got this, and this. This was part of the selection. Oh, I should also mention that they are now doing audiobooks. I do not know how much the audiobooks is, and I don't know if my link will give a discount to an audiobook. I will tell you that right now. I have no clue. Because I like books. So I can only tell you, like I said, I do have a referral link. If you select a hardcover, the first one will cost you $5. And I get a credit. So there we go. There is the books I've selected. What did you think of my selection? Let me know in the comments below which one you would start with, if you liked my selection. And if you see the 5 that they have, would you have picked something else? Like the video, and until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.